did an investigation over at Village Cemetery in Rehoboth, Massachusetts. Now, the night that we were there, we all saw this big bright thing in the sky that just came shooting down with flames at the end of it.
Just as a reminder, that night that we went on that investigation, it was a full moon. And as we all know, a lot of things can happen with the full moon.
I mean, I saw it, the whole thing. I wasn't really. You guys were filming, and we had caught. There was the K2 meter went off, and we got on the obvious. Obvious. I always say that wrong. We got on that disaster. The word disaster came up.
What did I say?
Disaster? Oh, disaster.
Did you see that?
Look.
Yeah.
You guys didn't just see that?
What?
There was like a friggin' meteor.
He just said the word disaster.
Did
It
he?
was a
Yeah.
friggin' meteor.
Where is it?
Oh, you sure it wasn't a falling star?
No, this
Disaster.
thing was like, it was
Disaster.
like
See that?
on fire.
Disaster.
I happened to look up while you guys were filming the K2 going off. I happened to look up and I seen it looked like a shooting star, but it was huge. It was a
And
huge.
just as soon as you said that, we all woke up and we all saw it.
It was a huge white ball of something. It was flying. It had red flames coming off the back of it. It had the white, like you see when a shooting star goes by. It had the white line behind it. It looked like a giant shooting star, but it looked like it was plummeting to the planet. It happened at the same time. All the machinery went off at the same time. The K2 went off, and then it said disaster on the obvious, and that shooting star went by all at the same time. It was quite weird and unexplainable, actually.
What did I say?
Disaster? Oh, disaster.
Now, also that same night, I decided, well, let's split up. Let's have Aunt go with Jen and Brenda, since it was Brenda's first investigation with us, and me and Manny would stay behind. Now, me and Manny did not have the night vision camera with us.
He's not afraid of anything. But, like I said, when we had split up, all Jen and I heard was him yelling, and we looked to where he was, and both he and Manny were backing up.
What's that over there? I just heard something. I mean, it could be an animal. Who knows? I mean, wood. Is that you in the woods? Whoa. Hear it? Something's walking. What is that? Oh man, I just got the
I don't know, those are eyes right there.
In the name of Jesus, right now. Tell me who you are. Just to let you know, we have Jesus on our side.
You see it, right?
Out of a question that we asked, we heard some movement in the woods. We both turned around, and we saw these eyes.
Were backing up really, really quick from an area where they claimed they had seen, it looked like two eyes.
Heard Jeremiah yelling, so I immediately ran over to them like a normal concerned person would do, and I happened to see them running backwards pointing the camera at the woods. So I went over to them and I asked them like what was going on, and they were trying to explain to me, well, Manny was trying to explain to me what was going on while Jeremiah was still using his religious provocation to get whatever this was, if it was a spirit, to manifest itself and, show us that it was there. I heard a lot of noise coming from the woods. It sounded, whatever it was, it sounded like it was pretty big.
Are you guys okay?
behind us, I kept hearing noises on the other side of the cemetery in the wooded area. And this is the area where people have claimed that they had seen and heard things rustling about. It was a full moon, but I still couldn't get a picture or an image of whatever was on that other side. But there was definitely something there, and we couldn't nail it. Whatever was in that wooded area with the eyes, I had always believed that when you're on a cemetery or you're in a cemetery, it's consecrated grounds, it's blessed grounds, and nothing evil should be able to get there. And being a card reader for over 35 years and a Wiccan, plus doing a lot of investigations in my past, I questioned as to what they were witnessing. Was it on the cemetery property or was it outside? Because if it was on the property, it shouldn't have been able to be able to get on that territory, especially rising above the ground. I just wish we could have gotten a better view of what was going on in those woods. But I think in the future, with our other investigations, we'll be able to explore a lot more and be able to tell you.